you guys haven't seen my last video, I went out to Rimrock and a little bit of Mount Rainier. Did a lot of exploring over there just in case, like, if I'm ever in the area, I can find a camp. In today's episode, I'm gonna head into Central Washington. It's a super cool spot. It's a great place. There's a lot of dispersed camping over there, but I kind of want to look for more spots to go camping at just in case if that spot's full, because most of the time nowadays it's probably gonna be full. In the meantime, I'm over here at Catches Lake. It's one of my favorite spots, probably why I come here so often. It's like the middle ground between like the city, so like Seattle and Vantage. If I really wanted to head out there early, I usually just go out to Catches Lake, camp, head out right in the morning. I don't always make coffee, so this will do. So just packed up and everything. Going to head towards Vantage and then kind of explore that area. Possibly head up north towards Wenatchee area. Yeah, kind of go from there, try to find some more camping spots. So when I'm in the area, I know where to go and where to stay. So I did mention in my last video that I got an Alternator Charger from EcoFlow. I've been kind of using this passively, and today is probably the day where I'm using it the most. Here is how much it's charging. I limit it to 400 because I really don't need it to be 800 watts when I'm charging. And so after last night of using the electric blanket, keeping the fridge on and everything, I was at 78%. And so now turning on the alternator charger, I'm charging it at 400 watts, so it should be done within 42 minutes. Pretty cool alternative if you wanted to not get a dual battery system. This is pretty neat. This is spot number 1. This is cool because it's by the water. I'm pretty sure during out the day, mosquitoes would be pretty bad here. Usually mosquitoes are pretty bad anywhere near water, but I could probably park in here a little more. I just got out real quick to grab the drone just because it started to die. There's a site above here if you kept going straight that would fit a good maybe 5 to 6 people over there. But yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. What I'm actually gonna do is pull into here just a little bit more so I'm not in the way of everybody, just in case somebody comes down here. It doesn't look like there's much people that would come down here. I'm going to air out the tent a little bit and go from there. So I wanted to stay out here just a little bit longer, but it started to rain. So the whole purpose was to actually come here, hang out for a little bit, edit some photos, and air out the tent just because it was raining like crazy last night. So let's head out there. Just left that one spot next to the riverbank, and I'm gonna hit up a place called Saddle Mountain. I'm gonna explore the area a little bit, and unfortunately over there it started raining like crazy, so I'm migrating over here where it's, well, obviously more sunny. So that was Saddle Mountain. Did a little bit exploring there. I should have taken a hint when I saw a bunch of people airing down at the staging area, but from what I was seeing, it didn't look that bad until I actually went on the trail. But yeah, anyways, did a lot of exploring over there. Definitely will go back and also air down. The next spot I want to explore is, I think it's called Quincy Lake. There's a bunch of dispersed camping along the lake, and every time I go there, the gate's always closed. So hopefully they're open now. Okay, so I'm about 8 minutes away from supposedly the gate that's always been closed. So hopefully my luck is better this time. And here's the gate, and it's open. This is the first time that I'm within this area, so definitely excited to explore the spot. I did find a spot back there facing the lake, and I'm gonna continue this trail just to see what else is out there, but I think I'm gonna take that spot. And here's the spot with the fire ring and facing the water. So I'm gonna reverse park in and then go from there. Just popped open the tent, and what I'm probably gonna do is let that air out just a little more. It's actually pretty dry already, but I just want to make sure that it's 100% dry. And then I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and then edit some photos or edit some footages that I got. And then there's one more spot to check out, which is where most people go anyways. Dude, it's super windy outside. This is kind of why I might consider leaving the spot, just because it's way too windy. But there's one last spot that I'm gonna check out, which I'm most likely gonna camp at tonight, which is out in Frenchman Coulee. So see you guys out there. The tent is pretty much aired out. It's super dry already, and just finishing editing up some photos and footages. So I just realized that you could barely hear me from the wind, which goes to show you that it's super windy outside. So what I was saying earlier was that I was going to go buy food rather than cook food, because the burner of the stove normally would just go out if it's super windy outside, as well as like all the whatever is flying around, like paper plates, towels, all that stuff would just be flying around if it's super windy outside. So I don't expect Frenchman Coulee to be any better than this spot, but I'm gonna go check it out anyways, and most likely camp there overnight. So we'll see how packed it is. It's a Saturday night, so I'm pretty sure people are out. Change of plans. I end up going to Wenatchee instead of Frenchman Coulee, just because it's so early in the day. It's about 4:30, and I feel like Wenatchee has like a ton of food to go eat rather than just going to the gas station, which was my original plan. I think I'm gonna head towards Lake Wenatchee State Park, and then try to find some camping around the area. I think there's a couple dispersed camping around the state park, but gonna go do that. I think tomorrow I'm actually gonna head up towards Leavenworth. I haven't been in Leavenworth in quite some time, so I'm gonna head up over there and then be a tourist for the day. So let's see you guys out there. Just got Leavenworth, also just past Lake Wenatchee State Park. Think I found camp? I don't know. The map actually took me here, and I don't really see any spots. Well, at least not any spots that's like clearly marked as a camp spot. There's a bunch of pull-out areas, but you're still on the road. Like for an example, right here. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna drive up here just to see how things are, and if not, I'm gonna turn back around and then we'll see. All right, so I went up the road and there was nothing there, at least nothing obvious that was there. So I'm gonna turn back around and then go back a different way. Second attempt. This one is by the river, and the trail is pretty rough, but nothing that I can't handle. It's just like really big divots in the road. So here's the spot. Just arrived. It's right next to the river. Unfortunately, the road to get here is right there, so I'm bound to hear some road noise, but to be honest with you, the river would probably block it out. But yeah, most likely gonna crash here tonight, and then tomorrow morning head out, possibly go back to Leavenworth, because this is maybe like 15 minutes away from Leavenworth. And I'm looking at the Forerunner. What I think I'm gonna do is get some leveling blocks just to even it out a little bit. So if you look at it here, it kind of looks I don't know, kind of looks off. It felt okay when I was driving, when I was backing up, but I feel like the front is a little lower than the rest of the car. So alright, so just woke up. I think I'm gonna go down, make some breakfast, and then we'll head out to the next spot. Well, that was awkward. I went down there and I was like staring at the water, and I thought I saw like graffiti on the rock, but it turned out to be a person, and they were like staring right at me. But I was staring pretty hard, so they were probably wondering like what I was looking at. All right, so everything is packed. Now it's time to head out. Unfortunately, I don't have signal around this area, so I gotta drive a little bit down the road to get signal. There's a spot that I wanted to check out. I just don't know how far it is, and I don't know if the trail is even open. But gonna do that, drive around, and then see if I can get signal and just. So that was Deception Falls. It's along the Stevens Pass Highway, and yeah, go check it out if you guys ever drive through Stevens Pass. All right, so gonna head home now. So this is gonna wrap up the entire trip. Just to recap, I mean, I got to go to Quincy Lake, which is a place I always wanted to go, but the gate had always been closed. I explored a lot more of Central Washington, so around Wenatchee area, Vantage area, just all of that. There's also a lot more to explore as well, and so definitely we'll make another trip back there and do some more camping and stuff. But I'm gonna head back home, and so I'll see you guys then. Take care, guys.